Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? So, I did some work off camera. I got some journey steps done. But this is the guy that we actually had in the taming wheel. I got him some levels. Why is my... What the hell, dude? There we go. Got him to level 10. Well, he's actually level 13. But he's not got bad leveling. He's not the best, but he is decent. And like I said, we are gonna... I don't know if we'll make it to Sepper Maru, but we are gonna... I'm gonna show you where to get sorcery. And I will... Do I have a bedroll on me? I will at least show you where to get Mitra. Yeah, I got a bedroll. And as I was leveling him, I found horsies. So now we can actually ride a horse. It saves on our stamina, but the horses and tames, they will literally level as you ride them. They don't use... There is fighting animals. The horse will not fight. You can have an animal companion and a thrall following you, I believe. But we are gonna head up here and get sorcery real quick. That would be the horse that just gained the level. 5,370 health for the horse. Wow. I'm not going to worry about fighting any of that. So where we're heading is we're going to follow this ridge, and there's a cave right up here that we have to get to. What the hell? Move! Fuck! Where the... Why is my armor not showing? Blood crystal. So that was a random blood crystal spawn. Seriously? Seriously? It was just on me. It was not broke. Well, I'm not worried about it at the moment. trying to remember how we get up there. I don't know what is going on right now because this is ridiculous. I don't remember the horses being this jank. And I'm not worried about this cave we're going to. It's called Shellback Hollow. There's undead shellbacks in there, but I'm not worried about it when it comes to armor-wise, because our thrall is decent enough. He should be able to handle them. We're gonna leave the horse here though. And just in case. Building is not. It's allowed right there though. Spawn point updated. You. Okay, you're alright. You're alright. We might be able to get some armor repair kits in here, but I'm hoping it don't get too dark. What? Yeah, God's take. Yeah, he should be able to handle them. But also, you don't really have to fight him. You can run past him. But as you can see, we're taking corruption. So we've got to get through here pretty quick. I think... Yeah, they give you spoiled meat and brimstone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna speed past these guys. And if he fights him, he fights him. Alright, so there's like 3 of them, it looks like. And what we're doing is we're coming in here. Here you can't loot nothing, so... But what you're looking for is this right here. So now we've got this, which we can put here. We learned sorcery. Now, you do have a spell. I just gotta remember how to do it. There we go. Come on. Alright, we didn't want that spell. That was ice bridge. And over here, there is stuff to loot. I'll just take it off. Why not? I think there's like 4 or 5 chests here. Look at that. maybe I can see. All right, so we got some decent shit there. There's another chest over here, another chest there. You must have a key, huh? Come into here. What is that? Sumerian battle axe. 33. His weapon's doing better than that. We're gonna drop that. We can actually put this on this. Large crate. It's decoration. We don't need that. We can drop that. What is that? Frost, lotus powder. Iron bowl. We can deconstruct that. It'll give us iron. Let's put this on him. What is that? Ancient pickaxe. That's not bad. Let's give you that. We're still over. We get elixir of sight. There we go. We can drink that. Is there I think there's, yeah. And you can come back and loot these over and over and over if you want. It'll go until it hits another wall. Problem is, it's blocking our path, so we have to wait. This is one of the things, reason why we want sorcery, because we can upgrade our sorcery to get this. This is a magical teleporter. And we didn't get no repair kits, so... And we're in and we're out. I still haven't figured out why this stuff is respawning so fucking quickly. Come on.
Curse you. Taste death.
There we go. Alright, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna go back to the house because my armor was good when we left. Plus I can get rid of corruption. But now that we got the sorcery, we can actually start working on... Oh my God, what is going on with this fucking horse? This is stupid. It has never been this jank. So the horse may not be a good idea. Well, if I lose the horse here, I lose the horse here. Oh well. How did I die? Oh my God, what the hell? That made no fucking sense whatsoever. That I'm the one taking the damage, not the horse. So when you die and you have followers, they stop following you. They're there where you died. I'm not so worried about the dude per se. The horse probably has enough health, and the thrall will actually have enough of everything to stay alive. And he'll probably kill everything that's there because it's also early level. Like I said, this is the updated version. They have changed a lot. So and I got perks when I got levels to make it to where I actually burn less stamina running and stuff. So the horse is going to be useless for me. Where are you? You're probably over there, right? Yeah, further up. Really? Everything's going wrong today, guys. Probably because it's a Monday. And I couldn't do nothing with my armor because of the fact that it's in my death bag. Get off the fucking horse, dude. Whatever. This is the one good thing about the horse. got some decent stuff. We really did. Okay, so that must be yeah, it's decoration. Oh, we're gonna drop that. That trident's not bad.
Man flesh. God, what was that?
Finish her. That's a weapon. I will take that. I don't need any other shit. Nope, I don't need none of that. I will take that. That's not a bad meal. What do you got? That's decoration, but it's like a taxidermied. Okay, so we need to find our other follower. And there he is. Look at what he did. He fucking destroyed fucking everything. Ooh, you want that. It was a tier 2, so it might have some decent stuff in it. Yeah, I told you he could handle his own. In this area, he can definitely handle his own. Let's see what we got up here. We'll take that, 'cause we need the heavy hide. Alright, gentlemen, let's go. I'm not seeing much more. Another thing we need, so I think we can get it with this. No. There we go. Acre. Let's sort this by heaviest. I really don't need that either, but that'll help a lot. We're heading back to camp because I need to get my armor fixed. What did you kill? It sounded like a spider. Was it a spider? Yes, it was. Let's try the skinning knife. Where is it? See if that'll actually get us more ichor. Fuck, no, it didn't get us none. There we go. Because we need ichor for alchemical base. Only thing we gotta worry about through here is the hyenas. And they, as you've seen, they're not really that big of a deal.
Gods take you!
What level are you now? You're level 15, so you got a new perk. -5 on health, but a +8 to, I think that's, what is that? That's +8 to strength, -5 to health. So he lost health. Well, we could fix that. You give him a potion of bestial knowledge, and these will reset. But he got a +8 to strength, so which means he needs a strength weapon. And I think I got him a strength weapon, so he's gonna be doing a lot more damage, which is okay, but he needs more health. As long as you have healing on them, they usually will heal. Yeah, he's healed up. Oh, God, Lord. The rock noses like this do not bleed, and there is like 4 or 5 different variants. This is one of the newer ones that they brought in after Age of Sorcery. And so the blood crystals are something new that you could use to make golems, which is something else new that I don't know nothing about. I found a golem head that I actually literally had to look into because I don't know nothing about it. So that's something where I'm gonna have to figure out too. I might as well grab this while I'm here. I try to do most of my farming off cam. That way you guys don't have to sit through it. Okay, we don't need that. We can drop that. All right, we're good. So when you're coming down a mountain like this, if you turn and you grab, you can slide. So you don't take fall damage. But I think the horse just, nope, the horse didn't take fucking damage. That is freaking weird. Used to, if you come off a ledge with the horse took damage. steel daggers are gonna have to be repaired. This is one of the journeys, is to get a pet. And what it unlocked, that journey, was weird. Let's see if I can find him. He's here somewhere. But you get a little bitty, worthless ass mouse. And I placed him, and I don't know where he's at. He might have died, because he is worthless. He had like 8 health. Now, one thing I did learn is your followers like this, your fighters, they don't walk around your base. But like the crafters, they do. According to their needs. That little mouse might have died. But you could craft a mouse whistle, which is weird. Okay, so let's put this in here. Just quick slot everything in there. That needs to go in there. Let's get this going. And we're gonna put this in here. Silver bars. I'll go ahead and throw them in there. Throw that in there. Let's see, can I repair this from here? Yes. Good, good, good. Throw that in there. Steel sickle, so we got a steel sickle now. We don't need that one. This is actually a better pick than the one we have. But see, this one will take up 1 slot instead of 2, and it'll do both your axe and your pick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on me. I will leave that one in there. I will leave that. I won't use that. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. We're gonna equip that. Equip that. What else do we have? Okay, some of that's going to go in the deconstruction bench. So all these items that we just found, but I replaced this one. So what we'll do is we'll move it over. It'll break it down into parts. Steel cleaver. I don't know if I won't use it. And like the iron plates, the iron bowls, all that can be scrapped down into resources. So like the hatchet or the cleaver's fixing to be done, and it should give us, yep, steel bars. So that's one of the quicker ways. And like silk, we didn't have silk, so we can have silk now to make stuff. Yellow lotus seeds. Coin purse is gonna have materials. If we use it, it'll actually turn into coins. That's for sorcery. Simple tool upgrade kit. We can actually put that on like this. Now it's gonna have better stats. And what this does is, like, when you come up to a tree, since this is a axe pick, you will get all resources. Bark, wood, all of it. Instead of having to switch between the two. I like it a lot more. Some people say you get less resources. And what I say, I don't care because I'm getting all four at once. And now we're gonna take... Now with the spoiled meat, it's a good resource to actually give you ichor. Human flesh will give you blood so you can make potions. That's demon blood. I'm just gonna throw it in there. I don't need it on me. These, you could break them down if you want. Yeah, red crimson lotus. I'm gonna turn it into dust. I'm gonna turn that into dust. Turn that into dust. Throw that in there. I am gonna throw this feral flesh in here so it can spoil. We're gonna throw that here because I wanna. Because what this is, it's just a taxidermy. It's just a decoration. I figured I would go ahead and show that one because it's a rock nose. It's kind of cool, and I figured I'd show you what it was. We don't need the iron on us. Pull that out. Throw that in there. Now, none of that's gonna cook. That is a problem. Because I didn't push the play button, so it will not cook. Frost lotus powder. Throw that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. I'm gonna leave that there. We'll open that, see what it gave us. It gave us iron and twine. I'm gonna throw the twine in there. But 750 iron, that's not bad. Plus it gave us hide. So that's not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and hit play, let this cook. Throw that in there. Start this so it'll get this stuff cooking. Now these potions you can craft, these elixirs. So this is will give you plus 21 stamina. This will give you weight capacity so you can carry more. And this one will give you concussive damage. So you use this one when you're trying to knock out thralls. I think this is just a decoration. Okay. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw this on here, see if we can actually make, I think I might have to unlock it. That's a saddle. Is it in here? No, it's gonna be under sorcery. So we're gonna need stone to make that bench. Which is fine. We can get stone right here. Boom. Got it. Now, our little shack is kind of needing to be upgraded. And then we're gonna put this in there. With that, we can actually Yeah, so you can turn, like, change the look of stuff. You can craft another one of these if you need to. You can craft another one of these if you need to. But for the most part, I'm just gonna store that in there. What this does is you get a sorcerer, you unlock more stuff, and he'll craft certain things for you. Now, you can actually, I think it is going to be in knowledge. Now our sorcery tab is up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, you've got to learn more. Or you have to get a sorcerer to be able to make more stuff. But I thought there was a way to upgrade this. Oh yeah, right there. So we're gonna need sorcery pages, spoil meat, and stone. And it looks like we can already do it, so. Yeah, see, we're crafting the upgrade. And the next upgrade is going to take feathers and another page. Now that we upgraded that, we can go into knowledge, go over to sorcery, and now we have more stuff unlocked. Now, the blood and the sacrificial blood in a flask, you have to sacrifice people. And same thing to get the soul drain. And now we've got more spells unlocked. And I think if I'm right, we have to upgrade this one more time to be able to get the teleporters. Oh, there's the rat. See, level 8, he's worthless. And if you look at his inventory, he has no ability to boost any levels. He's trash. He's just flat out trash. This guy's a performer. That's why I keep losing my corruption keeps going away. And if I believe, yeah, now we got more. You just gotta remember how to cast spells. It's kind of confusing, but if you want to get into sorcery, you have to just remember. It's all it is. Just remember. I think there's one that you can use to harvest. Okay, so this one will eliminate. This one will eliminate your path. And I think this one just puts a light around you. Or this one leaves the light in one spot. This one will follow you. And you got Ice Bridge, and you got reveal nearby. Okay, so that just reveals shit. All your sorcery will come from upgrading the book on the table. Now, to get sorcery pages, you can find them in the world. These, yeah, you can't use these. These are materials for casting spells, I think. Yeah, spell casting within an area of focus. So you have to have these to like recharge your sorcery. And with the sorcerer, you can actually craft those. I think you can craft them yourself, but I am not 100% sure. Yeah, it's at an alchemy bench. And I believe if I'm not, they might have changed it, but I think you actually, yeah, they're really expensive. The smaller ones are not, but the bigger ones are really expensive. Now, take you to the map. Over here at the Dafari camp, there is sorry about that spam call. There is sorcerers. And what sorcerers will drop is they'll drop a sorcerer crate. Those sorcerer crates can have pages. And what we could do is you could go over there and you could knock out a sorcerer, get a sorcerer, put it on there. But my goal is we are going to move eventually. Oh, come on. I want to move up here. I love this area. These Sumerians, there's a higher chance of named thralls, which are legendary thralls, and you can get a legendary sorcerer. So, end game is up here, and there's a dungeon up here that you have to get one of the stones for to release yourself from the exiled lands. We have a stone here we have to get. I want to say right in here somewhere is another dungeon we have to do to get a stone. We have to go get a stone from here. There's a witch queen up in here we have to go get a stone from. We have to go... No, the witch queen's here. This is a reaper boss that we have to get a stone from. We have to come over here and get a stone. So right now it's almost not suitable to go and move up here by Sepa Maru. But we can make the run up here so I can get the Mitra religion, and then we could run over to Sepa Maru and get the Set religion, and I can show you what's so good about Sepa Maru. But those will probably be in the next one because this video is already getting long enough. Where's my thrall? We will... Do I have anything in here? No. I do have another horse in here. It's making dung so we could use it for compost. If we decide to do planting, I need to extend the base. We might as well just stay here for the time being until we're ready to move north. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go... I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna... No! I'm gonna put this on you Because what that's going to do is he's not going to do damage now. He'll knock people out. We're going to give you... Let's split that. I'm going to give you... I dropped it. I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. Split that. I'm going to give him those ones. That way he can eat. That will give him, I believe, a bonus to something. Maybe. I don't know. We will get you to follow us. What is my weight looking like? Okay. Wait, I do have this. Let's do this. Take that off. Now we can put this on. Yeah, he's not doing damage. So damage will lie on me. But what he's gonna do is he'll knock these fuckers out instead of... And that's a better Truncheon than the one I had to begin with.
Taste death.
We just gotta make sure he doesn't... And now we can wheel over. So you can use your thralls to knock out other thralls, which is immaculate. And now we got that one. It's always good to have extras in case one dies. Are they level stupid? And I'll take you over here to the Dafari camp. It's not that far. Oh, let's see. Do I have the stuff to repair this? No, I need twine and fiber. Okay. We're gonna need this aloe. Get that made. We do want to repair this binding because it is a little bit of a drag. To drag. He's gonna fight this fucker.
Curse you.
So what the axe is giving, instead of bleed, it's giving a cripple, which slows the enemy down. Went over here to the Dafari camp. There is a couple recipes to learn here at the Dafari camp. So we're gonna go ahead and stop sprinting so we can get some stamina back. I heard a sword. Sometimes there's a guy walking around here. But there is a chance to get... I thought I heard a spider, but... There is a chance to get high-level thralls here, but... So this flag, if you interact with it, you'll learn the flag. There is a cleaver, something right here you interact with to get it. So we're gonna just start taking people out. Because He's not going to damage him. He's going to knock him out.
You picked the wrong fight.
So the problem is, so there's a sorcerer we just killed. We're going to loot his body. Those paints are not too bad. I think they boost damage or something. I am going to take that. So there is a sorcerer over here and a potential sorcerer page.
Die!
We just want to kill him.
You picked the wrong fight.
This guy is not worth. Yeah, nothing. See, there's the sorcerer. It's a level 2 sorcerer, not bad. So we're gonna leave him there. He's knocked out, unconscious, blah blah blah. We'll drag him back to base. Now over here there is a chance for a sorcerer page. This is the bench that you can craft to make human sacrifices. There's a book right here.
Drink your blood.
So when he knocks him out, all you have to do is just kind of kill him like that. So if you want the spawns to reset, like to get better people, you have to kill everybody. Nothing worth a damn. Ooh. I will take that. That's thick hide. That's worth it. This book you interact with. You learn a new emote. And there is chest around here. Like this right here. I think it turns to blood in the grinder. This turns to blood in the press. I believe over here there's a chance for a small box to show up. I will take that. All this is decorations. If you want to decorate, there's another chest here. But as you move in, there's more chests. That is an actual dungeon. And what we want to do is I want to take this guy back to base. They stay unconscious for a long time. And you don't have to worry about how close they're being dragged. As long as you don't try to climb something, you can do everything else. Like, you can actually ride a horse. You can swim. You just can't climb. Pretty much. You can even fight with the person attached. And like I said, it is a little bit of a drag, but this is pretty much the last person I'm going to get right now. Unless I find a legendary armor. But the armor I want from down here, it's worthless. It is. It really is. See, with him with that truncheon, all he's going to do is knock people out. He's going to try to knock out these guys, but these guys are you can't knock them out. You have to kill them. Or leave them alone. But since I got him on aggressive, he will not leave them alone. He will try to knock them out. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. Ooh, she's got heavy armor. She has a potential to drop that heavy armor. Problem is, I don't have room on the wheels. Yeah, see, that one's still, she's still taming. I have another one of them in here because I got an extra one just in case. Now, what you have to do is you got to take it out, back out, go back in. Now the sorcerer is in there. Hit play. Since he is only a level 2, he won't take near as long as this lady. She is going to take a bit. And I did turn down the taming rates to a 0.5. It still takes time. And then we have this guy right here. We're gonna throw him in here. Well, we can't throw him in there because we had that. Now let's look at his stats. See what he's got. So he gets 100% agility bonus when he levels, which is very good. So I might try to level him offline to get him to level 10, which means he's going to use agility weapons. So I am going to take that weapon from you, sir. You don't need that weapon. And I will give you those weapons. You're welcome. I've got to cook some food for him. I've got to look in to see what boosts his agility. Throw this in here. That's going to cook meat. We'll grab that. Now, if you give them gruel when they will level, I believe, actually, let's give you this to see what that does for you. I want to get more health on you, and you've already ate all that food. Awesome. The gruel will actually boost health leveling, if I'm not mistaken. Take that off. And it's not showing the stats, man. Which is weird. But he's got a 72% chance to go strength, 79% to go grit. Agility is almost going to be guaranteed that he gets that when he levels. But if he doesn't get agility, he will get either strength or grit. And vitality is very low, but he's got a decent vitality at the moment. So let's put you on guard right here in case those fuckers come over here. Oh. And let's take my truncheon off you. And he needs a weapon, which we got right now. So we can literally give him this one or that one. And I think I'm gonna give him the sword. I think it's a two-handed sword if I'm not mistaken. And then you got that and that'll work for you. The failed sorcery pages, you can literally keep those because after so many failed sorcery pages, you can actually craft a good sorcery page. Use that. Notes. Dead sorcerer's map, that's trash. Sorcery scroll page. That's good. That'll work. I don't know what these are. Huh. A scroll made from... It's decorative. Okay, so that's not needed. I'll just leave it there for now. Now, in here, you put human flesh to get blood. Here you put body parts to make bone dust. I believe you can throw stone in there, it'll make salt. You throw fiber in there, it'll make spice. It's weird. Stone makes salt. Go figure. That's almost ridiculous. I've never seen stone make. Oh, we got another steel truncheon. Ooh, or iron truncheon. Which means we could be knocking people out. Oh, and we got the rawhide bindings. That's better than the fiber bindings. They got more durability. That is good. So we got to step up. Yeah, I don't know if I can craft one of these. I can't. Because I need to craft one of these for the journey. Or did I already do it? Oh, craft or obtain an elixir. Yes, I already got it. Claim reward. I don't need the glass flask. So far, we are burning through craft a shield, block an attack. I could do both those offline. Yeah, see, we're burning through the journeys really quick. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do right there. Claim rewards. So I've got all the rewards claimed. That gave us failed sorcery pages. Which we'll just put in there. Because see, now all we need is feathers. And we can upgrade again. And feathers are kind of rare to get, but they're not that rare, if that makes sense. So you have to literally come all the way over here. There's birds that you can kill, but also along this side of the beach, you see that tall looking rock right there. There's a chance for vultures and vulture nests to be up on there. You can climb up those and see if you can find feathers. So that's another way of getting feathers. But alright guys, we are now a sorcerer. And since I died, my war paint is off. But it is what it is. So that's where I'm going to call it. I will see about getting this one posted as quick as possible. And then the next one, we will go get the Mitra religion and possibly go all the way to Sepamaru, depending on how long it takes to run there. I don't think I'm going to be using the horse anymore because it seems to be jankier than what it used to be. But yeah, until the next one, guys, watch out for yourself and take care of your family.